resistance just so that's not an issue. It's still an issue, but now I can't be like corrosive bolted for 5 billion damage. That, and we're making a ton of noise, yes. But we can teleport out of here. I just should I grand finale? Let's swing. Let's swing. Okay, I'm gonna grand finale this thing. Oh my god. There's a chance of para there. Passing through to the right, I could have. Now, pass can go several deep. There's no... Wait, do these guys have negative bolt? No. So we could... I gotta have more MR, unfortunately. I have to swap. Wait a minute, I don't have blink. Let's be more careful. Okay, there's so much fucking damage on the table right now, it's outrageous. We're going to read telly. Okay, and then we are going to do nothing but chug down heal wounds, basically, because this... It looks like I'm invulnerable to stuff because I'm not taking much damage. Believe me, I'm just... There's so much damage possible here, and we have no blink, basically. So either I fear here, or we drink more heal wounds. I think we actually drink Invis. That will make me less likely to get hit by, let's see, Reaver? Do you see Invis? Yeah, you do. Maybe we move down into the left. Even with resistance, it's not like that does 0 damage to me. Lightning Bolt, Freezing Cloud, etc., etc. Battle Sphere. Fucking Smite from this guy. Yeah, this is really bad. We stay hasted for the rest of this floor is what happens. I could silence this guy by filing him. That would... Gosh, what's the most damage? The most damage actually comes from melee, probably. Yeah. GDR is not that great. Maybe it is Fear. Fear could potentially work against an awful lot of guys. Oh yeah, based. That situation just got way better. I'm still going to burn another heal wounds because this just is stupid. Pretty based Fear, yeah. Curing. Just going to walk away from these gentlemen, and then the teleport kicks in. Just Zerk, huh? Okay, there's still shit over here, more than I would like. I guess I'll put this on. Okay. God fucking damn it. Okay, that is cause to use Holy Word immediately. Oh, how whack-ass. That is another Lich capable of hasting himself. We're hasted too, though. I wonder how fast I could get over there with Rampage. Probably not fast enough. Yep, it was fast enough. Hell yeah. We're gonna line pass. Because you can't cast spells when you're confused, bucko. Okay, this floor is a bit relentless. Yeah, it's Usk. Okay. We're gonna keep this other amulet, or excuse me, ring on for the RN plus and the Senv, so I don't get surprised by any horse shit. We have resistance potion, so we can just keep drinking that. That doesn't give us resist negative, so. Titan on Titan action, eh? Fuck! I let my resistance lapse. And that made a ton of noise. Bro, this is relentless. It really is. Alright, you have call down. Let's drink a haste. Call down was fixed, right? But the other one wasn't. So he will not hit me as long as I'm next to the Titan. Right? Okay. I do have might potions. Why have I not been using might potions? Nice. Share pain kicking in. Still have resist. We're good. I just need to clear out a single fucking corner. I love how this is also the crystal walls one. So we get to deal with, like, elemental bounces. It's really cool. Really classy and awesome. Alright, our haste is, yeah, the fire bounce. Gotta watch out for fire bounce, man. Crystal walls mean you can bounce ice and fire. Yeah, man. It's no good. Okay, we're gonna pop on the Arlek again versus this particular enemy. This enemy dies easily in a one-on-one. I'm getting schooled by this game, remembering what it's like to play without Gozak. Uskayaw in particular is a funny god because he doesn't really offer you much in the way of panic buttons, so mistakes on Usk get multiplied a lot, you know, unlike if you're using like Zen or something. You know, or TSO or Moklab or somebody who's healing you, you know, or a god that gives allies like Redem Null. How would Gozak help? I would just not be taking as much damage, period. Glorious skill level, yeah. Basically, things would be distracted from the aura, the gold distraction aura. Things don't attack as often. Double bounce from Double Dragon. Yeah, I remember that. That was Kunix, actually. Kunix is another guy who has suffered the wrath of the Eternal Censor. I want to fight this stuff in the hallway. I'd love to get stabs and stuff, but it's not going to happen. We're just going to shout. But yeah, Kunix was banned from, I guess, all the forums and stuff related to DCSS because he, I don't know, he made some kind of forum post with jokes in it that they didn't like. All the usual things that they get offended by, but normal people wouldn't. Let's blow this guy up. Do we have RF up? Yeah, we do. I can't believe there are people who say that resistance doesn't matter in this game. Like, half the reason we're having trouble in this, Shit, did that just bounce? No, it doesn't bounce, okay. Half the reason we're having trouble is that our resistances are not perfect all the time. But you'll have devs tell you that resistances are no big deal. It's legitimately one of the most important things to have in this game. Most people can't even beat this game. Well, yeah, but it's people who know better who say this crap is the thing. I get it if it was somebody who hasn't won, but you'll have people who have won a lot of games that are like, oh, resistances are not really that big of a deal, bro. Yeah? You think? Okay, well, we have cleared out a corner, which is a good start. Ordinarily, I would say something pithy like the floor is done, but it's really not on this character. Our poise is not a big deal. Disagree. It halves damage from Venom Bolt. In fact, if I had our poise earlier, when I did a very stupid move around that Ogre Mage, we would not have been in quite as much of a pants-pooping situation. Man, I suppose I could be using... Okay, never mind. I was going to say I could switch to Hat of Pondering for MR, but we already have a hat with MR on it. Maybe the Double Sword of Distort with MR on it is the true path for this character. Yeah, Arlek and Snake is, it's not required, but boy, it is miserable if you don't have it sometimes. There's just so much damage possible there. Sweet. Oh, that works. Just don't get double zapped is the thing. Hey, Uska's finally doing some good work for us. Were those Hell Knights on patrol? I guess they were on patrol. Hell Knights on patrol sounds like a cool name for a band. Please notice me, senpai. Okay, the wrong man noticed me. I wanted the Lich to notice me. Alright, it's silence time. VBez1, thank you for the follow. This ain't working. Alright, dig ahead. Oh, there we go. Boost power, activate. Very dangerous to have silence up, perhaps. But we've cleared a bit of the floor, so it's less bad now. Time to walk around with 3 manuals in our inventory. Still taking this Vaults 5 is quite the slow ride, rather than rushing around. Oh, I should wear RC. We're okay. We can just melee, probably. Yeah, we're good. That is Gold Dragon armor, and we're not really casting much right now, although we could be. That's the thing, is I should be casting more. Single target swap weapons? Yes, we'll probably be swapping to this double sword of Distort, which I should have done that after I finished. I didn't want to do it for Slime because I didn't want to banish TRJ, but this is probably a pretty ideal weapon for this character. Number 1, double swords only have a min delay of 16. Number 2, it has MR plus built in. So what we might do is pop on the Golden Dragon Scales, which fixes our resistance situation very cleanly, fairly cleanly. And then wear that sword, which fixes our MR situation extremely cleanly. Hey DGWN, how you doing, man? We're having an exciting game. No enchant armors, unfortunately. I don't really want to wear a totally unenchanted Gold Dragon Scale. Also, it just occurred to me that my current armor is Quicksilver Dragon Scale, which is giving me MR. So it's actually not clean at all for us to switch right now. Let's just wait and see. Let's see what exactly it is that Vaults 5 offers us, because, you know, we're not done yet. And maybe it's going to have some super sick item. Oh my god. High hit dice shapeshifter. Uh-oh, we're lagging. The whole server's lagging. There's nothing I can do. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, he's paralyzed. Good. Shard Shrike Shapeshifter. Aussie server has been down all day. Kelby's been fine, just a little bit laggy here and there. We'd rather not fight all this stuff at once. I'm gonna Tremor Stones, actually. It makes a bit of noise, but does enough damage to let me trigger my Usk abilities, you know? And kills the caster pretty quickly. Reavers are no joke. Tinker Reavers do an awful lot of damage. He used a Scroll of Summoning. My own server with blackjack and hookers, because they control what servers get their games added to the official rankings. I actually offered to maintain a server for these people, but my ideology does not, like my politics don't match theirs, and so I'm apparently not allowed to do that. I wish I could say I'm making this up, but that is the actual reason, is that they decided that they didn't like me for political reasons, and I was like offering to actually host, pay hosting fees, even like run a server, because they were Jorgen, the old server Jorgen was going down CJR, and they were looking for someone. Kelby ended up replacing that. Yeah, no CJR. I didn't do the meme. What meme? Oh, I didn't ignite poison. You're right. I didn't turn his breath into fire. I forgot. God damn it, dude. See, one little mistake and we take a ton of damage because I didn't swap to RC. This is why I like to avoid having a situation, if possible, where I need to swap, even if it's somewhat suboptimal. If I can have all the resistances at the same time, it's great. CSO. Didn't that go down because some dumbass was, like, attacking it by, I don't know, he wanted some kind of change to the game, and he kept, like, breaking people's streaks or something by making accounts with their names on that server. I don't think he was T-tossing, I think he was just doing that. First, I think he was demanding that they build single sign-on to fix the streak breaking problem. Which, to be fair, they probably should do that, but it's obviously really shitty behavior to kind of throw a tantrum to get your way, I think that's the server that happened to. I'm not sure. He ruined your 100% win rate account by splatting 50 high elf fire elementalists. Oh my god. This must have been when people were first discovering that was possible. Because, like, you couldn't do that to me, for example, because I have an account on every server. And when a new server comes up, there's like a grace period where if someone were to make an account with my name, it wouldn't become live yet. And I would have a chance to email the server owner and say, hey, please give me my fucking account back, Like, that hasn't happened yet, but if it did, it wouldn't be a problem. Plus, they don't spool up new servers very often at all. You would make an account on every server? You're right, exactly. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the scarf. Maybe it's resistance. Nope, repulsion. Well, I probably wouldn't want to deal with that either as a host, but unfortunately when you do anything on the internet, you soon realize that there are a lot of crazy people out there who will hate you for dumb reasons and will do all kinds of wacky horse shit to ruin your day for reasons that are like unfathomable to somebody with a ordinary brain. There was a guy who was DDoSing servers that I was streaming on, simply to stop me from streaming for a while. I don't like repulsion. It's not that I don't like repulsion, it's that it actually would be okay for this character. I think I really need AC more. What I really want is a Scarf of Resistance, so we're going to go see if maybe that's what this is. Scarf of Invis. Boo! I just think this character's hungry for AC. I guess repulsion would be like a poor man's form of having resistances. I must have pissed off a lot of people, I guess. I don't think it's really that hard, unfortunately. Is this actually a multiplayer game? No, this is single player. However, this is a team-based tournament. And basically it has to do with winning games and doing particular things in those games. and then you get certain, for achieving certain things, you get more points over the course of 2 weeks. So I'm basically streaking wins for points right now, with no losses in between. What was the trove? The trove was, I think it wanted 5 blink, so that's not going to happen. In fact, I have played so poorly that we have run out of blink. So I wasn't going to do that anyway, because 5 blink, I don't care. I don't care what the trove is. It's not worth 5 blink scrolls. We don't have any, so it's actually quite bad that we don't have blink. I think we put on RC probably. Well, this is going to be one of those rare games where I do crypt. What's considered winning the game. At the bottom of the... Okay, so there's 15 runes in the game. And if you have at least 3 of them, then you can go into a place at the bottom called Zot. And at the bottom of Zot, there's the Orb of Zot. And once you pick that up, a whole bunch of demons start spawning. It's called the Orb Run. And you have to get back up to the first floor. And then you have to leave the dungeon. And that is winning the game. And I'm sitting here shouting, trying to get that curse skull to come. And he's having none of it. I guess these zombies are coming. Yeah. Angry dog. Why not cast a blink? Yes. Uncontrolled blink. Oh man, do we have enough MR? We really don't, do we? Let's check. Ancient Lich, 2%. Are you memeing me? They took that out, dude. It doesn't exist anymore. It's pretty lame, isn't it? Okay, there's the guy. Let's go Lig. We are a tree now, because I don't want to be tormented. I could use Holy Word here. It seems unnecessary, I suppose. There's so much crap here, though. And a lot of it attacks really hard. You know what? I am going to use a Holy Word. I've gotten, like, so much Holy Word here. I probably shouldn't be wasting it so much, but this looks like a situation that's worth using it in. How many heads does the Hydra have? 8. Okay. I'd be happy to leave tree form now. Sadly, I can't do that on command. Can't finale in tree form. Yeah, that would have solved the problem, huh? Holy Word will make the orb run easier if I can manage to keep some and stop consuming them like candy. What's funny is I would like to enter a ziggurat and probably find a blink scroll, but going into one without a blink scroll is a little dangerous in and of itself. Yeah, that's a living troll. You're not allowed in here. Whoa, shit. I'm tabbing. I shouldn't be tabbing. That's a curse skull again. The fuck, man? There's 2 curse skulls on Crypt 1? That's a little weird. And he's with a champion. Damn it. So that's no good, because if I'm a tree, I could just get iron shot at a whole bunch. I could cancel out a tree form, I guess. You can finale in tree form? No, you can't. No, you can't. Can you? Okay, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna tree form. Yes, I'll do it well in mist. That's fine. And I will just silence that guy, because I can do that, right? I probably should have checked. Yeah, it's affected by silence. I dare you to LCS, or iron shot me through the curse skull. Okay, we don't have acid. Part of the problem is that we're still using this goofy little war axe. Thankfully... Wait, are you hasted still? No. Yeah, you are. Alright, this is fine. Don't forget I have javelins. Yeah, but yeah, part of the problem is we're still using this war axe, so the amount of damage we can do is not great. Usk ain't that impressed. Alright, we're gonna find out. Grand finale? Holy shit, it works! It works! It actually works! I'm worshipping Uskayaw. When I do damage, occasionally if I do enough damage in one sitting, Uskayaw will paralyze my enemies for me. It's quite good. A third curse skull on Crypt 1. Yeah, how embarrassing, getting telefragged by a tree. Alright, let's stop being goofy as hell, yeah. Goodbye, War Axe of Freezing. Then again, I'd like to keep using an axe, but the devs have adjusted my RNG. I believe it. Okay. We're distort now. Maybe, Engimat. Okay, so this makes using Uskayaw a little less exciting, but we will get miniature stabs, I guess, from using a long blade, unless something has changed. And we get full experience from banishing things, so the only downside to this is that we can't fight like 30 billion things at once anymore, which we weren't really able to do anyway, on account of the fact that our defenses are not the best. This seems better. And, actually, I can just drop this MR ring, because we are good. If I look at Ancient Liches... well, those were weak things, that doesn't count. If I look at Ancient Liches, we are immune, so we're good to go. Send them all straight to heck. Oh, I will. Put your gold dragon armor instead. So like I was saying, if I were to wear gold dragon armor right now, we would go back down on MR, because I'm getting MR from my Quicksilver Dragon Scales. I would also not really have that good of defenses, because I wouldn't be able to enchant it. So I would be increasing my AC a little bit and just tanking my EV. I could wear the Ring of MR, that's true. But I think I'm okay with swapping for now, especially while I'm in Crypt. Parry is doing work with my defenses. That's true. We have okay EV. That's another reason why I don't want to be in Gold Dragon Scale, because I would like to get a few ripostes. Can I silence her? Yeah, I can. But let's try to get the stab. Nope, no stab. Actually, hold up. Okay, there she is. Nice. Storm Dragon Scale, +2. Be a source of Aralek, I suppose, that wouldn't be in the form of a ring, but again, there's the MR problem. Less heavy, though, than the Gold Dragon Scale, and pre-enchanted a bit, so potentially worth it. My AC would actually increase by 3, but the encumbrance is almost double. Late game farming strat. Abyss is good enough to farm already. You know, they did one good thing here, which is that I can no longer teleport things with Disto, so Disto is suddenly a whole lot more worth using. It's less tedious to use. Let's acquire. Malcolm Rose's Handbook of the Traveler. Well, Malign Gateway's sort of online. That would be pretty goddamn sweet, I have to say. I don't think it's available anywhere else. Yeah. Should I read my own book? There's Ringmail with RC++ and RC+. Apparently I have my own book. Well, I actually did write a fantasy novel, as you know. Let's pick this thing up. Just drink brilliance for it, he says. Really? That wonderful change that ruined brilliance and makes that not possible. Thanks for reminding me. Oh yeah, well they didn't remove brilliance, they just made it useless. Borderline useless. With their strange ideas about the game. Now it halves the amount of mana that you use to cast things, which I guess is okay for sustaining through long fights, although if you're in a long fight, you've probably messed up already. And then it also is like a spell enhancer. So before it was this really interesting tool you could use to cast things before you could actually cast them. And now it's just sort of this goofy thing that is more of a win more button than anything, and borderline unusable for anybody other than a blaster. Pretty useful for early game? You mean the mana aspect of it, or... I mean, maybe. I feel like it's way less interesting throughout the game. I guess you could use it in early game, but think about this. No, I'd rather have the old brilliance in early game, because then I could cast some of my spells way sooner and more reliably, because the old one gave you wizardry. I did something really funny, actually, that comes to mind. I was playing a troll venom mage, and oh, you're not saying it's better, okay. I'm still going to tell this story, because I had a whole lot of fun doing it. I was playing a troll venom mage, and I was too dopey to cast Sting reliably, but there was a reason why I wanted to do it. I think I wanted to like hit an ogre at range or something, and so I actually drank a brilliance just so I could cast Sting. It's pretty good stuff. It didn't help that I wasn't bothering to train any casting because, you know, troll. So yeah, we don't have to do crypt. No reason for us to do crypt really, except... Hell yeah, banishing. Except there's oftentimes decent rings and stuff in here, so I'm really hoping we can find something that kind of puts us in a slightly better place to do Zot. Also, if we could find some blink scrolls, that'd be sweet. Loot piles indeed. We've been marked. We've been marked. Oh, hi, Mock. Picture the Benny Hill music here. Yakety sax. Let's drink Flight. He's been devoured by a tear in reality. It just occurred to me that there is... I think there's like a secret room in this layout. No. There's no secret room in this layout. I'm thinking of something else. Just kidding. False alarm. Oh hey. Glorious skills. 17. Hello. When was the last time you died to Flight running out of water? Well, you can't die to that anymore. However, you can get massively drained if that happens. I think I lost a... I feel like I lost a Spriggan or something. A Spriggan to that a while ago. Not sure. But it wasn't to the actual instant death. Last time I lost something to the instant death was back when that was still in the game. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know. I don't know what happens if you get drained that hard. Maybe. If I had to guess, I bet you end up with 1 HP. Let's test it real fast. Let's go to full drain and on this streak character. No, just kidding. We could do that on a different character, though, perhaps. Drain takes away max HP now, Mr. Ostrom. It doesn't take away stats. Yeah, full drain. Like dark red drain. Oh, you know? Okay. Looking like we might have gotten cucked on the rewards. Whoa! Whoops, I want to silence, not do some other weird stuff. Magenta train. That sounds annoying, a Naughty Badger. The classic was always Lam Loban, tornadoing you through a wall. And then, of course, you fall into the blotter as soon as tornado ends. You were always supposed to bring flying potions for that reason. Okay, we got experience. I guess I should be happy about that, but basically no rewards at all from here otherwise. I guess we're gonna have to get good, you guys. Yeah, no blink, unfortunately. Well, you know, if I hadn't wasted all my blink scrolls, we wouldn't be in this unpleasant situation now, would we? Many misplays this game. Probably the worst game I've played this tournament. Banish myself. Well, we're just going to go into depths with bad resistances, which is going to make me real sad, but what can you do, you know? I don't have RF up. Get good. It is good to get good. Depths is like the worst place I can be with resistances that are not completely covered, but it's not necessary to have your resistance covered. Resistance is 100% covered. I would really wish they were. To the point where I am tempted to wear that amulet, even though I like to have faith. Actually, that's Brooch of Shielding, maybe. Should we unmarry ourselves to faith and instead wear a wacky-ass Star Corrode amulet, which breaks a whole lot of my rules to wear? I hate Star Corrode. Or SH plus 8 would even be probably better. Hey, there's a condenser vein. There's the macabre finger necklace, so we could get rid of faith and have resistances that way. Faith is so good, though. Well, let's take the vein. Surprised this wasn't the mimic room. Yes, indeed. The way this run has gone, you would think it would be. Faith is too strong now. Well, Faith is offensively strong. I want to be super boring and super defensive. The macabre finger necklace would do an awful lot for us. First of all, well, it would provide RN, which I don't care about, but it would provide another ring slot, which pretty much would allow me to have RC all the time. So that would pretty much solve my issue here. Was that an artifact with only RN? Okay, so this is a very special unrand item. It looks like it only has RN, but if I look at it, it would look better with a ring on it. It gives you a third ring slot. You put the ring on the finger necklace. Or, I suppose, a 9th ring slot if you're an octopode. If I just stop being lazy and swap my stuff like I'm supposed to when I see a frost enemy, we'll be just fine. Yeah, it's always been a really cool item, hasn't it? It's been around for a while, but I've always thought that was one of the cooler on-rands. I'm surprised they haven't removed it for being too fun. Well, we have RC. We have a couple of dank rings on us, it's just we don't have a third. You know? They fit properly on my fingers. Well, I don't know, I could have RC all the time like I was saying. Swap. Regular +1 cloak, okay. We're okay to tab this stuff, I think. Maybe not. Alright, that's it. That didn't do it? I thought that would trigger the Usk ability for sure. Oh, they're sharing pain. Okay. I shouldn't have just walked into this crap, to be honest. It was really dumb. Even if it's just orc enemies, that was very, very goofy for me to sit there and tank all that crap at the same time. Hey, Monster Racer, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Have you seen Delvers yet? They're terrible. Although I can't blame that for the way this character's going. Mostly misplaced. Condenser does some really magical stuff here. Yeah. Don't they just have digging as a spell though? Null deprived. No, Delver. Delver is a wacky ass idea from Pleasing Fungus, who decided it would be a good idea to make a background that starts at level 5 of the dungeon. And while I do believe it creates some interesting scenarios, it's not terribly streakable unless you get lucky. You start with a Fear Scroll, a Magic Mapping Scroll, and a Haste Potion, and a Dig Wand, with only 3 charges. Okay, Depths 1 is done. It's a fun idea, I just don't know if it belongs in a game where streaking is, it's just kind of RNG, you know, like very, very RNG. It is better than removing things. Okay, you got me. I don't need to brand the double sword. Yeah, the finger necklace is available. It's just really hard for me to tear myself away from Faith. I do think it would probably be optimal to swap to it and just put the RC on all the time. However, I'm not going to cuck Twitch chat out of seeing Usk Faith in Zot 5 and whatnot. Okay, that stab didn't work. There we go. Goodbye. Just a quick little dip to grab the horn. And now we have it. That was very easy and straightforward. It didn't have to go that way. We rolled fairly well, I would say. But Faith helped a lot there. Does that place have an orb? The vestibule? There are 4 runes available in Hell, and 4 branches available in Hell, and they would take so long for us to go through. Hey, it's a scroll blinking! Hell yes! Building our stores back up. Take off scrolls of remove curse. I don't need to carry these around. Poggers indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna feel real uncomfortable about doing the orb run without more blink scrolls on this dude. Since you can use them now. Zot counter is pretty goofy. It's extremely goofy. Okay, this is reasonably safe to tab. I really only have to be worried about things that do cold damage right now. I have solved every other problem, largely. Hey, sure pain, there we go. Glad he was alone. Watch out for that Spriggan Berserker, bro. He'll bite your ankles. Yeah. The main good changes, if any, from 0.24. A couple of minor UI things. That's mostly it. I think 0.26 is, they added the thing where disto doesn't teleport anymore. That's good. You can see damage from spells now, I guess. Almost every non-like UI or quality of life thing has basically been bad, unfortunately. I wish I could say otherwise. I'm sure there's like a couple good ones that I'm not thinking of right now. But for the most part, the game has gotten worse, not better. I wouldn't be surprised if they removed Arcblade. I can't... I don't think I can look up unrans. Yeah, I can't. I haven't seen it, but that doesn't mean anything. It could very well be around. Huh, that's our first Curare, I guess. Just kidding, there were some in shoals. It would have probably behooved me to pick those up at some point. A little late for me to care now. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, clowns don't have our poise. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pick up the Curare. Oh no. I gotta drop more crap. I'm carrying all these manuals for no particularly good reason, but I cannot bring myself to drop them. Let's drop attraction. Not attractive enough. Hee hee hoo hoo. Alright, we'll go to Demps. Go back down. Oh no, green eggs and slam. Not bothering to put on RC for some of this, and I should be. I think I just saw something potentially good. Oh boy. Come on, don't be garbage. Okay, that's not garbage. It's not what I wanted, but it's not garbage at all. It's quite good. Another pip of RF. Yes, they very slowly make the experience go up faster. It works the same way as on everybody else. It's just that you're training more things at once. So once they're used up, if you can actually get your stuff to level 27, experience will go into the other skills faster. So if you're playing a very long game null, there is a good reason to use them. Nice drip on the cloak. Drip. Unfortunately, manuals do still take up inventory space, which is dumb as hell. You would think that would be a quality of life thing that they would want to tackle ASAP. But no. Honestly, there's a couple of things about this version that are incredibly lazy. There's this new species called Paleontonga, which they used to replace Centaur, but then they didn't bother to make a new tile for it, so it just looks like a Centaur. They brought back boulder beetles, but they couldn't be bothered to make a tile to represent the role, so it's still a question mark. There's this like horribly game-breaking bug right now that they didn't bother to fix in time for the tournament, which makes enemies who hellfire you not really give a shit if you're next to their allies. So they just hellfire you anyway, when before you could use clever little tactics to stop that from happening. I could go on, probably, but I'm out of steam for now. There's a lot of issues with this version, even more than usual, which is a bit surprising. I guess not surprising, actually. Man, I need to drop these manuals. I don't want to though. I can't bring myself to do it. Are you serious, Senshi Matt? Why would it be overpowered? It would only really affect gnolls, to be honest. They're the only ones that want to carry around a million of them. Otherwise, you just kind of only carry the ones that that you're putting experience into, you know? And you can usually like focus it and make it go away really quickly, so it's... I think it would just be like a quality of life thing for Knowles personally. Oh yeah, Brilliance. Brilliance is terrible. I can get rid of that. Hell yeah, alright. Alright, good depths floor. Good depths floor. Yeah, Monster Racer, I'm with you there, I believe. We're gonna drop enslavement. Actually, we're gonna keep enslavement. We're gonna drop paralysis. Why not just give them more inventory slots? That's an option. Kimchi Crawl apparently has bags. Have not played this fork, but... I mean, imagine that. You can put stuff in bags. I totally understand not wanting the player to be bogged down, though, in inventory management. Honestly, the soft cap, or the hard cap, rather, of 52 inventory slots, I think does... Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.